Welcome, welcome to the 2021st week in review for January 20th through 27th. There was a lot of things that happened this week that further uh, forwarded the Lord into um, the return of Jesus Christ. Here are just some of the many things that happened this week alone. On 21st, of course, Mr. Obama was had an inauguration ceremony, so it'll be 4 more years of Mr. Obama in the White House. Also on the 24th, there was a big snowstorm in western Russia. New Orleans, Russia was buried under 10 feet of snow. 10 feet is not a lot of snow. But can you imagine it? 10 feet of snow over one area? Wow, that is a lot of snow. In Moscow, got 10 inches of snow. It's more than half of January's average. They got half of what they get a month in one day. So crazy stuff happening in Russia. Also, Utah Sales wrote a letter to Obama saying that they're not going to stand for this executive order on guns. They're going to oppose Mr. Obama and not they're going to oppose the executive orders on gun control. They're not going to, enforce it. That also happened. And a 5.5 earthquake struck Taiwan on Monday. On the 22nd, scores of Russians flee Syrian conflict on planes from the week. So the Russians in Syria are going back to Russia. That happened on the 22nd. Also, get this. David Attenborough. He said that humans are a plague on Earth. This is according to the Telegraph in England. He said that humans are threatening their own existence. And the only way to save the planet from families and species extinction is to limit human population growth. That is exactly what the United Nations, that is exactly what the Under 21 is for. That's exactly what the One World Government and the New World Order would do. They want to limit population growth, and they want to that's what they want to do. They want to limit the population growth. They want to make us so that we can't produce or reproduce. And so that is not surprising. It shouldn't be surprising. Also, Benjamin Netanyahu, which is Prime Minister of Israel, he won. So we praise God for that. That Benjamin is still the Prime Minister of Israel. This country is going through a very tough time with Palestine and Iran threatening to wipe them off the face of the earth. So they need his strong leadership. uh, in the future, especially with the God Mega coalition starting up and the events of Psalm 83 and Syria having a civil war in their backyard. So pray for Israel, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. On the 23rd, tensions on the Syrian-Jordan border are rising as the conflict in Syria plays out dangerously close to its neighboring country. So the civil war that's happening in Syria is starting to break out close to the Jordan border. The Jordanian border is only 7 kilometers from Damascus. So that's hitting close to home there. So they're trying to prevent that from going to Jordan. A new strain of stomach bug is taking over in the United States. Since September, more than 140 outbreaks in the United States have been caused by the new sickness strain of norovirus. Okay, so there's a new, you said the new flu is going around. Now there's a new stomach bug that's going around. So God pray for the Holy Spirit to give you protection. There's a lot of pestilences and diseases and bugs and all that stuff. Let's see, Los Angeles police said a 4th grade teacher in the classroom for nearly 40 years was arrested on suspicion of sexually abusing 20 students and 1 adult. This happened on Thursday. Wow, I mean, even the teachers are doing it. Not just the students, but the teachers. It's a bad time when the teachers are doing this now. I mean, the public school system is broken. I mean, it's been broken since the 60s when they kicked God out of the schools. And ever since then, okay, when God is absent, Satan is present. Remember that. When God is absent, Satan is present. And so now you have this public school system. It's a mess. Especially here in DC and Baltimore. It's just a mess. And gotta be careful. Gotta make sure your child in school is safe. The big news this week was that Iran and Russia have signed a joint security agreement in Iran. So they're starting to get the little God and Magog Confederation is starting to get it together. We are seeing the precursor of the God and Magog Confederation that was prophesied in Ezekiel 38, 39. Okay. They're starting to see that happen. The God and Magog war is when Iran and Russia teams up with all the surrounding Islamic countries and then tries to destroy Israel. That's what and tries to destroy Israel, but they will fail because God is still the God of Israel. So they're not going to succeed, and they will fail. And that will mark the beginning of the reconciliation between God and Israel. Okay. God is still the God of Israel. Okay. He never stopped being the God of Israel. He's always going to be the God of Israel. He's always going to stand up for Israel. No matter what they've done in the past, he's always going to stand up for Israel, and that is what is he going to do in the God Mega War. And so that was pretty big. That was pretty big dose of prophecy. Also, the military ban on women in combat is going to be removed. So women can actually go back into combat as early as 2030 this year, according to the Defense Secretary. So women are once again going to be in combat on the front line, and we'll see what happens. Also, North Korea is going to plan a nuclear test, and they're threatening to target the United States. According to them, the rockets, the nuclear test they're carrying out is aimed directly at the United States. Now, who knows if they're just talking the talk or they just are the way it is. Who knows? But you're gonna have to watch that one very, very closely. And they're also threatening South Korea. So, that's just typical North Korea. They've been doing that for years. They've been, right, so. Indonesia landslides leave several dead. At least 11 people have died, and several others have been injured in 2 separate landslides in western Indonesia. So I pray for them, pray for their families. Classes continue in 4th day of violence in Egypt. There always is. And once again, Egypt is in the news for violence. No soccer there. Prince captured strategic airport and moved to UK North Mali. So, forces continue to battle the Islamists in Mali. Third bomb attack in 24 hours kills 8 Afghan police. That happened today. A 4.8 earthquake hit Italy yesterday. So earthquakes in various places still. Apparently, Iran will definitely use nuclear weapon on Israel, according to a former foreign minister. So, Iranian diplomat, he's saying that Iran would definitely use a nuclear weapon on Israel. Because that's what I'm talking about. They are planning Israel and threatening to wipe them off the map. So we gotta pray for the peace of Jerusalem. And also today, there was a fire that broke out at a nightclub in Brazil. 232 people were killed in a Brazil nightclub fire early this morning. So pray for their families. Today's salvation. You don't know what's going to happen tonight. You don't know what's going to happen in the next minute. The rapture might happen now. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. And so, pray for those families. Big fire. 232 people died early Sunday morning in Brazil. So, God pray for the families who were affected, the victims. 4.1 magnitude earthquake hit East Texas on Friday morning. usually don't hear of earthquakes in these clusters. There has been earthquakes in Dallas, in the Dallas area lately. And once again, North Korea has vowed to take substantial and high-profile important state measures in order to retaliate against United Nations citizens in the country. So they're trying to retaliate on the United Nations and America. So they're just threatening and doing the same thing they've been doing for years. And that is pretty much it for the weekly review. Thank you for listening. And may God bless you and yours.